Sangene fløj over engen, grebet af vinden, da ingen sagde bliv. Et åndedrag, en tone, en tid, borte for længst som et udvisket liv. De var engang blevet sunget, danset og trampet til jubel og lyst, men drog i krig til alt var forbi. Barnet sang stille sin moder til trøst.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming back, huh? Back to the time for the I Ching, huh? Time we come. Time we remember the oracle. The time we get to the place where we know. No, it's time to listen to the old wisdom. Yeah. The haiku for this week, very personal one for me. In my quiet times, I think of what might have been. Sweet, beautiful child. Yeah. That was for Justine. That was my daughter. Yeah. I do. I think we look back to the past, think what might have been. You know, had that person stayed, had we stayed in that relationship, had we kept the job, what might have been, you know. But hard to take sometimes that it's all in the natural order. That's what the I Ching talks about this week. Gives us some ideas, some sustenance. Take us not only through the week, but to implant that seed in our life so we can move forward joyfully and stay in the balance of head and heart. The I Ching this week is number 33, Dun, retiring. Yeah. Above is Klein, dynamic forward motion. Below is Jen, stop, still, quiet. Yeah, we come on to that time of finding the time for stillness. Time to remember, time to recall, but time to be. You know, the wisdom, this is the time for restoration. Body, mind, and spirit need stillness. In this time, you design your strategy. Yeah. Gotta have a plan. You've garnered attention by your recent personal accomplishments and your advancements. And normally it would seem that it's the time to use this notice, this advancement, as fuel to move further toward your goal. It looks that way. But that's not quite it. This is not that time. Don't fall prey to the temptation of ego to take the good vibes, the notice, your accomplishments, and the acclaim given you by your tribe, your community, yourself, to move toward your goal of love and abundance. It seems energetically more than possible. For now, though, you will benefit from making a plan and sticking to it, right? No good to make the plan and put it up on the shelf, man. Time to move forward and see it. While you're making your plan, let it appear you're holding place and using the acclaim and notice to advance. Let it look that way. But in reality, be in inner stillness. You need a break, a moment to reconsider where you've been and how far you have come. It'll be a delicate balance for sure. A balance to have the appearance that you're moving gracefully forward, you know, being kind of loose, open, sexy, happy, but all the while, you're being a bit surreptitious. You're moving toward your retreat. Now, here's where strategy is important. There are some conflicts that are just beginning to show themselves. Do not engage in them. You can't win those battles right now. You're going to move without your audience, without your tribe, without your associates, who would be there noticing that you've gone into quiet stillness and are, in your stillness, gathering your powers and strength. Now you will come back, and you're going to come back with such a force and with such great light that all who in the past might have tried to obstruct you, control you, or manipulate you will be blown away and be in awe and wonderment as to where this energy blast came from. This will please Spirit and set you in the place necessary to overcome the difficulties and the obstacles that have recently just appeared. The benefit now is to move into recovery from your great exertions. Go to solitude, into a time of meditation, contemplation of what lies ahead. Move to a place known only to you, to your inner self, a peaceful place where the resounding echoes of the divine inner voice of wisdom, of fate, and clarity reside. Covert retreat on its face may look like it's deception. And you've worked hard not to be deceptive, not to hide your worth, and to be seen as truthful. And you've done well, but now it's time to be strategic. Strategy is not deceptive. Strategy is not dishonest. It's a necessary aspect of progress and process. To move forward, you will benefit by first moving inward. Just as skill and strength are involved in moving forward toward your goal, there's a strength, subtle skills to be mastered in retreat. Now, the ego. The ego would tell you that with your influence, hey, you can make things right, man. Engage, set the record straight, meet conflict head on. Hey, do not go there now. It won't work. You're in a situation in which if you were to do so, your words would not be heard, would not be valued or respected. See clearly the others involved in your life, in your career, in your family, your business, your tribe, who are operating from a place of control, doubt, or greed. To attempt to defend against this would be folly. Look to your short-term memory. The attempts to think or maneuver your way around the situation have not so far, and will not in the future, be effective. Therefore, it's time for retreat. You will not benefit through compromise, confrontation, or trying to power through the obstacles that were so overtly placed in the road. Instead now, take the attitude of sacred mountain. Hold still. This does not mean to do nothing and wait. What this hexagram is teaching is that by making a well-timed and covert retreat, you'll be able to gather your strength, create a vision that will allow you to formulate a brilliant and well-thought-out plan, one that you will activate upon your return. Now remember, nobody knows you've gone. Above all, refrain from making the announcement that you're going into retreat. This is on the internal level, man. You'll keep up the dance. You'll do it. You'll move the pieces on the chessboard. That's going to be there. But man, in your heart, you're going into strategy, contemplation. Keep in mind that in your retreat is where you formulate your plan. To all but your trusted confidence of the heart, you will seem like you never went anywhere. Note well, and do not be naive. There is brewing before you a battle between the dark and the light. Yin comes up against yang. Let it play out. Watch it, learn from it. Do not engage. If you do engage, the dark forces will swallow you and leave you confused and disempowered and weakened, depressed and really pissed off. Instead, let the drama play out. Allow this dragon to eat its own tail because it will. In retreat, you'll find purification. You will be able to think more clearly. You'll be able to love more freely. You'll be able to let love in more freely. and regain the mantle of confidence and the longed-for feelings of inner peace. Any feelings of impotence will disappear. Make this retreat joyous. Find new experiences, explore new ideas. Let your eyes and ears find new feasts of delight. Have compassion for yourself and others as you retreat, and still your heart. Still your heart. You know, when I said it, it sounded like steal your heart. But you know what? Maybe there should be somebody come along to steal your heart. It's here that clarity resides, in this quiet time of compassion and contemplation. And when you reemerge, you will be dazzling in your clarity and your confidence, a brilliant, shining star. You know, the one you knew you were. While you're in your awake state, in retreat and in stillness, Spirit will find you here and bring valued teachings. Teachings from the Masters have sent their spirit envoys to Earth now to assist in the return of the light to our planet. You know, we feel this inner angst, something's going on, but it is, light is returning. Yeah, there's darkness, and we've got to walk through it, but the light's coming. There will come compassion and great kindness and nurturing and the emerging of the oh-so delicate formation of the coming golden age. It's coming. Harmonize. Harmonize with love and kindness and compassion for your fellow pilgrims, far and wide. Continue to have this vision for yourself and for all as you contemplate in retreat the new earth that will emerge with the love of Gaia. Never doubt the value of being of service and having a clear world view. This is vital at this time of transition in which you are fully engaged and will be recognized in its fullest form of beauty and light, emerging like a butterfly from the cocoon. As you will after your retreat, after you come forward, where you come out and find your confidence, and you will, at last, allow yourself to be loved. Amen. By joining intentions, all beings become the New Earth tribe. Together all will stand without fear in the light to welcome this coming age of simplicity, kindness, compassion, and a firm hand and an open heart. Hold close and dear the ones you love and who love you. The energetic shift that's in progress is laced with love and compassion. This is what you've been waiting for, a time of clarity and remembering of your authentic self. A self without the burden of desire, of control, or judgment. You are the one you have been waiting for. And as a non-geographic tribe, we are the ones that we have been waiting for. So now as you move forward this week, remembering what this time is about, this time of retiring, going into a covert retreat, while we take what we've learned, while we heal the wounds, and we go towards this time of restoration in stillness. It is oh so important. Heal the wounds, open our eyes, open our heart, open our ears to see, to hear, and to hear and listen. Oh my, we gotta listen. We gotta listen. A reminder that coming up September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th is a conference of the Wisdom and Mystery School here in Tulum. There's a lot of information on the on my website, and check out my new website. I'm very proud of it. And listen, I thank you so much for your notes about some of you who've seen it and wrote, and I so appreciate it. And also that some of you send me corrections. You know, when I somehow put the wrong hexagram up or left some words out, and I appreciate it. You know, I need to know from y'all that are out there what you're thinking, what you're doing, and feeling you're being a part of this. We've had what they call the early bird special, early registration, so there's some saving some money that we put down to make this thing work. My colleagues and Daniel Pinchback, Amanda Bacon, John Caswell, and another cast of wonderful teachers are going to show up, so do it, come. It's going to be magnificent. Magnificent. I want to reach out and thank you all for your input, for your support in these times. I send you as much light as I possibly can, as much love as I possibly can, and bring to you a time of light and a time of true love from here on the 20th parallel. Be the love that you want to be. Teach the peace that you envision and desire. Teach the children well. Look after the elders. While you're on the streets, smile. I send you as much love as I can muster. Remember, you're the one that you've been waiting for. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. Always, yeah. In la kesha la kin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Woo! Yeah, you know, I often get requests about what are you playing, you know, what's the music and that. Well, I've made a playlist. I'm going to try to do it each week. It'll be up on Spotify, so you can get the tunes that I've selected. I've enjoyed doing that. So you can look. There'll be a button that you can push, and you can download. If you have Spotify, you can download it. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the life. Be who you are. Don't let anybody take you off that road. Yeah. Be your authentic self. I love you.